so I'm gonna do my makeup today. I think I'm just gonna go for something really neutral. I'm not sure yet. And I think I'm gonna talk about my like 3 favorite anime slash K-drama that I'm watching right now, because a lot of you guys requested it. And I was gonna make like dedicated videos, but you guys prefer that I just mix them together, so hopefully you like it this way. I also wanted to say thank you so much to ELF Cosmetics for sponsoring this video. I use them all the time, so it's really cool that I get to work with them. And I want to say thank you to you guys, always thank you to you guys, because obviously without you I can't do this, and it really means a lot to me that you guys just like the stuff that I make, even though I'm not like super popular or anything. I really am happy that we have like a little community that enjoys like the same thing. So thank you so much for always watching my videos and just being like really supportive. So I think a lot of you guys know, but for those of you who don't, ELF Cosmetics is eyes, lips, face. They are 100% vegan. They don't do animal testing. Their ingredients are really good quality. Oh, and then obviously they're really affordable. So I've just always loved ELF Cosmetics because they have a ton of different kinds of makeup and they're really affordable and the quality is really good. Today I'm going to use the ELF Camo CC Cream. This is in Light 280N. So how I like to use this is I just like to put like 2 pumps on my hand and then I just dot on my face like this. And then a little bit on my neck. Also, I already did my eyebrows because it takes me a really long time to do my eyebrows these days. I don't know why. And then all I do is I just blend it in with a brush and it's really easy to blend. So this is a cream that gives off a really good amount of coverage, but it's like not too heavy or anything. It's actually quite light. It's really good for all skin types. There's no fragrance, so if your skin's sensitive to fragrance, then you're good on that front. Also has some great ingredients. It's hydrating. It has like peptides, niacinamide. You guys know I love that. It has hyaluronic acid. And then my favorite part is that it has SPF. So you can layer it on top of sunscreen after your morning routine, just for like extra protection. Okay, I zoomed you guys in, but this is what it looks like on my skin after I'm done blending it out. I think it's really great. I feel like the coverage is really good. Like I said, I feel like my skin still looks like skin. There's also like 20 different shades, so you have a lot to choose from. But anyways, if you guys are interested in trying it out, I'll leave a link to the Camo CC Cream down below, as well as like all the other products that I'm gonna use. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. Let's do eyeshadow. So I have this. It's this cute little ELF Cosmetics palette. This is the bite-size eyeshadow palette in Truffles. I just really like how they're really good neutral colors, and I feel like I could use this for a day to night look. So I'm just gonna start off with this brown color. I'm gonna swoop that all over my lids. Okay, so I'll just start off with K-dramas that I've been watching. You guys know that I've been watching Mr. Queen, which if you guys haven't watched it, okay, let me start here. So if you're like turned off by old set in the past kind of dramas, I used to be that way too, but there are a lot of good dramas that are set in the past, and this one is so good. It's probably top 10 one of my favorite dramas now. So funny. I forgot the girl's name, the actress, but she's so funny and she does such a good and believable job at oh, let me tell you what it's about. So basically it's about this guy who is a chef at the Blue House in Korea, and that's where the president, that's kind of like the White House here in America. And basically he gets into a situation where he kind of knocks out, and then his soul gets transported into a woman's body in the past, but it's not just any woman's body, it is a queen during some time in the Joseon era. And basically it's just kind of about that and how he's like surviving that experience, and it's really funny. I'm gonna take this darker brown color right here, and I'm gonna like just blend it on the outer parts of my eye. What's another one I've been watching? I didn't really plan this video out. I'm just trying to do the ones that I've most recently been watching, because I feel like I've talked about a lot of my favorite ones before and I just don't want to repeat, you know? this isn't technically a favorite of mine, it's just one that I've been watching, Penthouse, but a lot of you guys have been watching it. But for those who don't know what it is about this building of rich people that get into a lot of trouble with the law. It's a lot of mystery, it's a lot of drama, it's a lot of like moments. So if you love that, but it's definitely gonna make you really, really angry and really, really stressed out a lot. So I don't recommend binging it. I binged it and I had dreams about it for like 2 nights straight, and I was always so stressed. But it's like, it's good in the sense that you have to know what happens next, but it's really not like that good of a drama, if that makes sense. I'm gonna take these 2 colors I just used. I'm gonna blend it here, or actually no, I'm gonna take this. This is the ELF Cosmetics No Budge Retractable Eyeliner in Charcoal. I'm gonna take that and line my bottom lash line first. I'm just gonna do this lightly. But what's another good one that I watched? Oh, I'm gonna take the same No Budge eyeliner, retractable liner in Coffee, and I'm gonna just kind of blend that into the charcoal one I just used. I feel like the charcoal was a little too harsh on its own, so I'm gonna mix it in with the coffee color. Oh, a really good one that I actually have yet to finish because I got really wrapped up. So basically I didn't finish it, not because it wasn't good, but because I'm trying to like watch as many Korean dramas with my roommate as possible, slash rewatch ones that I love and I want her to see before we move out, because she loves Korean dramas, I love Korean dramas, and I just want to share my knowledge with her before I leave. So I've been doing a lot of that with her. But there is one that I was watching and then I kind of forgot to finish it because I started watching a bunch of different ones with her. So this one is called Flower of Evil. I'm actually not quite sure how it ends yet. I will do that today. I will finish the ending today. But it's essentially about this guy who seems like the perfect like husband to his wife, who is a detective, and essentially everything is not as it seems. That's all I'm saying. But that's basically what it's about. There's a lot of like mystery. It's very, very tense. It's like kind of like has thriller vibes. It's like very intense like that. But I love the guy actor in it. He's the guy from Scarlet Heart. He's really, really good in it. I really like it. I'm gonna finish that today. Oh, why didn't I finish it? I'm gonna take this liner from M Cosmetics and I'm just gonna do a little wing here. I'm currently also watching Tale of Nokdu, but I'm not like too into it, which makes me feel bad. But I started the second Love Alarm, not that into it as well as I was in the first one. Loved Hospital Playlist, Reply 1988. I'm just like going through the list. But I feel like I've talked about those 2 before, so I'm trying to give you like one more. Hi guys, so I wanted to mention another K-drama that I completely forgot to. It's called Mr. Sunshine. I think some of you guys have heard me talk about it before, but essentially it's about this man who is essentially through certain circumstances is growing up in Korea. He's a Korean man, boy, and he grows up in Korea and then he has to come back to Korea. This is set in the past. I don't know what era exactly, but it's kind of like when I guess when Korea is becoming more modern. I don't know how to explain it, but he has to go back to Korea as this Korean American, and he has some like political duties he has to fulfill. And then the other main character is a girl who he meets, who is essentially a noble in Korea at this time, and she has like a secret, and that's all I'll tell you. It's really, really good. Again, I know it's a drama set in the past, but it's really interesting. And it's not just like a love story. It has a lot more elements to it, but it's really, really fun to watch. So that's my recommendation. I guess I can tell you what I am going to watch, in case you guys have already seen the ones I've mentioned. Okay, I'm going to use these doe lashes. This one is called Cloud 9. So I'm gonna watch My Mister, which has IU in it, and it looks like a lot more of a serious drama. I'm actually not really sure specifically what it's about. I just know that she like befriends somebody, a man, and it's about that. But my dad loved it, so I want to watch it. And my dad doesn't really watch Korean dramas, so I was like, okay, I'll just take a recommendation from you. Oh, hot take, did not like Record of Youth. I think I watched like 3 episodes and was not into it. So, and I feel bad because I love Park Bo-gum. I remember a lot of you guys used to compare me to him back in the day. I don't know why. I always got the comment that I looked like him. Sometimes I still do. Maybe I do my makeup differently now, so I don't look as much like him. But I remember I would get that all the time when I started my YouTube channel. People would be like, are you related to him or something? All right, so let's move on to anime. Also, I'm using this contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm using it to do my nose first. I've been trying to cream contour just to see if I would like it more, so we'll see. All right, so besides the big 2 that were going on right now, or 3 kind of, which was Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan, which have both ended their seasons. And I guess Promised Neverland too came out with their season, which everyone was really excited about. I still haven't watched the 2nd season just because I'm waiting for it to all be over. So is it over yet? I don't know. So I can binge it. But I heard it's not that good, which is sad, but what can you do? Anyways, so besides those, which I've mentioned so many times that I love, I will mention some other ones. So actually I watched this one. So I learned Chinese anime is called Tonghua. Yeah, so it's called Tonghua. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But I watched one for the first time the other day. It's called Psychic Princess. If you guys like romance anime, then you will like this one. It is so funny, and it's about this girl who is a princess. And basically, like, her dad sends her to the spirit mountain when she's little because she can talk to spirits or ghosts or whatnot. And he like and her mom passes away, I guess, and then her dad remarries to, it's basically like Cinderella, where her mom and stepsister, new mom and stepsister, are awful. And so that happens, and then he needs to marry his daughter to some prince, and his like the mean stepdaughter's like, I don't want to marry him, don't make me marry him. So then he sends his psychic daughter to marry him. And then that's basically what it's about. And she's so funny. She's like, I don't know, she's really funny. She's such a quirky little character. And it's very just like a very typical cheesy like kind of anime, romance anime. So if you guys have been wanting one of those, or romance tonghua, sorry, then you guys should check out Psychic Princess. Except the opening is really, really bad, so just skip over the opening. I'm gonna use this Kevin Aquan contour powder. I'm gonna do like my jaw and like where I put the other stuff. I am watching one right now called Akudama Drive, and so far it's really, really good. It's basically set way in the future, where there's basically 2 sides of Tokyo or Japan or something, where it's like the supposedly really rich side and kind of like normal, well-off, regular side of the city. And in this side of the city, there's like a lot of gang wars and stuff like that. And this girl basically gets caught up in one of them, where like somebody hires like criminals from different backgrounds to do something, and then she gets caught up in it, and it's about that. But it's really, really like actiony. It's pretty good so far. I'm not like 100% in love with it, but I'm interested still enough to keep going. Oh, another romance anime, you guys know Horimiya. Do I even have to talk about this one? I feel like we all love it and already know it, but basically it's about this girl who is like quite popular at her school. She's really nice, and she is hardworking, really nice. And then there's this guy at the school who is kind of the quiet, shy, a little bit like nerdy guy, when in reality he is actually like looks like a badass. He's like a softie but looks like a badass. Like I don't want to give it away. And basically it's about them slash like their friends and stuff. I've talked about Tower of God. I'm looking at my list right now. Oh, there's this one that I don't think I've ever mentioned before, but it's called Jujutsu Kaisen, and not to be confused with Jujutsu Kaisen. This one's called Jujutsu Kaisen, and it's basically about in Tokyo, they have like every 12 years or something like that, they have this Zodiac War, and these 12 different people like have like a battle. Basically they all eat some kind of crystal, and they all have to like steal each other's crystals, aka somehow get the crystal, but aka kill each other to get it because they ingested it. And they have to do it within 12 hours, I think, or 24 hours or something like that. Otherwise the crystal will just kill them. So there's a time limit, they have to win. And it's, I believe it's a little gory, so I would be wary of that, but it's really good. Speaking of like kind of actiony, gory kind of anime, there is one called Man Wonderland. It is also, it's really good. So basically it's about this it's about this kid. It's about this kid who's just in school, and then I can't remember what happens, but something happens where he's like accused of murder, and he gets sent to prison, aka Man Wonderland. And basically it's about how he has to survive in there, because in the Man Wonderland it's like a circus almost, where all the prisoners have to like perform, but it's not like performance, and it's pretty deadly. So I feel like that one's kind of gory as well. I can't remember exactly, but I do remember that it's really, really good. So I'm gonna take this blush from ELF Cosmetics. This one's in Always Rosy. Sorry, I know I have a lot more anime recommendations than I do Korean drama, but I've been watching a lot more anime these days. And also I feel like I always talk about Korean dramas on here, so I've mentioned a lot more, I feel like. Another romance one is called Say I Love You, which is basically about this girl who like doesn't really trust anybody, and then there's this guy who is pretty like popular at school, and it's about them too. It's really good. It's very like in your feels, kind of something that you would watch. Another one is Blue Spring Ride. I feel like these ones that I'm mentioning, like a lot of people who love romance anime have watched and really enjoy. So if you're trying to take a stab at romance anime, these two are really good. Blue Spring Ride is just about, I believe that she is quite like pretty, and a lot of girls, like, I guess don't really like that about her or something like that. She used to get bullied a lot or something, and so she tries to like assimilate herself into more girlfriends by being more or less feminine, but then she runs into like an old guy childhood friend, I guess, that she used to know, but he's really different now. It's been a really long time since I watched this, but apparently it's just about them too, and it's really, really, really cute, really sweet. That's all I'll say. I'm gonna do a highlighter. I'm gonna use this one from ELF Cosmetics. This one's in Moonlight Pearls. I actually don't highlight that much anymore. I'm just gonna put a little bit on top of my cheekbone, and then we'll put some on my nose. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna do is lips. I have this from Melt Cosmetics. You guys know I love this color. It's called Ginger. Thought it would go well. This look. What do you guys think? Oh, it's so pretty. I freaking love this lipstick. All right. Oh, sorry. Last thing I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna powder a little bit on my forehead because I look a little shiny. So this powder from ELF Cosmetics is in Sheer. I'm just gonna do my forehead a little bit. Brush the rest of my face a bit. But anyways, guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed all the recommendations, or just hanging out with me or learn something about makeup. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much to ELF Cosmetics for partnering with me, and to you guys for always supporting me. It really, really means a lot to me, so thank you. And I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye.